You know, a girl I'm trying to get to know asked me, are you patient? Are you a patient man? And I said, yeah, I'm pretty patient. I'm not the quickest to rush to a reaction, but my patience is literally dangling by the smallest thread. My patience is dangling by the smallest thread. If you even blow on this thread, my patience is finished. It will absolutely finish. I'm wearing all black today because this is officially the death of my belief in Liverpool Football Club this season. I officially do not believe in this football club this season. The next game we play, I do not believe we'll win it. I do not believe we'll even score. I do not believe Arne Slot will pick the best 11. I do not believe in Arne Slot's tactics. I do not believe in Arne Slot's in-game management. I do not believe in my players. I do not believe that my attackers will score, that they will hit the target, that they will force decent saves, that they'll create decent chances, that they will interchange with each other and link up with each other. I do not believe a single thing about anything positive in this Liverpool Football Club team. I do not believe anything is going to happen positively in this football club. Until it happens, I do not believe it will happen. Until I see, I don't have faith. I have zero faith in this football club. Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 4 at Anfield. Oh, it wasn't bad enough that you got banged upside of the head last weekend at Anfield. You needed to do it again. It wasn't bad. It was not bad enough that Nottingham Forest gave you 3-0 at Anfield. You said, you know what, PSV, do you want 4? We'll give you 4. Embarrassing, shambolic, disgraceful, appalling. How many adjectives in the human dictionary can I use to describe the pathetic state, the lifeless state of my football club? We are wearing black. Every time Liverpool play football, I'm wearing black. Until we win a game, I will then wear color. This team is pathetic. This team is embarrassing. This team is a disgrace. It's okay if you lose. It's okay to lose to Man City away. Perfectly fine. It's okay even if you lost to Arsenal at home. I would understand it. It's okay if you lost to Real Madrid, even at home. I'd understand it. But these losses are getting more and more embarrassing. Guys, in Liverpool's last 6 games, we've conceded 4, 3, 3, and 3 in 4 of the 6 games. I go back further, 3 more goals conceded. I'm not good at math, but 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. Is that what I just counted? Is that what I just counted? 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. 5 different times we've conceded 3 goals in the last 8 games. My math serves me right. That's 16 goals I just counted on my hands in the last 8 games, minimum. This team is embarrassing. First of all, Virgil van Dijk. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Look, I can understand. Look, I played football before. Okay? Guys, you might not believe this, but if you actually Google me, there's pictures of me playing football. I've been pulled before by a player, right? As small as I am, there are players that are even smaller than me on the pitch. No, never in my life have I been pulled by a small player, a smaller player, a weaker player, so much so that it would make my entire arm rise in the air like that. What the hell are you doing? Disgraceful. My club captain did that in the first 5 minutes of a football game at Anfield. And I should smile? I should have any positive thoughts? I should say anything positive about okay, you know what? Fine, error. Let's recover. Let's respond. Let's find a way to get back into the game. And what do we do exactly? Literally a couple minutes later, not a couple minutes later, but a decent, let me 10 minutes later, right? Gakpo, great driving run, You know, Gakpo, his gimmick is always, I'm going to cut inside and it's going to work every now and again. Today it worked, right? Forces the save, falls to Soberslide, easy tap in. I'm thinking, 18th minute, we have 70 minutes, go win the game. PSV are an important attacking team. They're one of the best teams in Dutch football, but you're still Liverpool. You're at home. You should be able to score another goal at least, because PSV, for all their attacking talent, for all their attacking, you know, they do concede goals, right? They do concede goals. They give teams in the Dutch league chances. Go ahead and just see the game out. And what does my football club do? What does my football club do? I'll tell you what they did. Nothing. Shot after shot after shot. Never once did Mate Kovar look like he was in danger. Never once did any of the shots look like they were going to force a save, that it was going to result in a goal. And then what did PSV do right after the second half begins? You know, the thing about the second PSV goal is I could see it from a mile away. I could see it. I saw, was it Mauro Jr. or Salah Ben, I think it was Mauro Jr., right? It might have been Mauro Jr., yeah. Mauro Jr. running with the ball on the left wing. And I see Gustil running diagonally into the box. And you know what I said? I see the way his body is arcing. I see where his head is looking. He's going to play this ball to Gustil. And what does he do? What does Milos Kerkez think is going to happen? I've seen so many years of Andy Robertson in that exact same position burst in front of his attacker. Get in front of his attacker and get a foot to the ball. Kerkez is just running with him. Like they're friends. Like you're not supposed to get in front of him and stop him. You're running with him aimlessly. And what does he do? Boom, taps it in 2-1. And when it went to 2-1, I kid you not, guys, I watched the game while I watched Arsenal's game on this other screen. I watched the game and I had zero belief that we would score, because in this losing run of Liverpool, let me just pull it up real quick. 1 goal against PSV, no goals against Forest, no goals against City. You beat Madrid, you beat Villa, cool. No goals against Palace, 2 against Brentford, and then 1 against United and Chelsea. In all the losses, we only scored 2 goals once. So you can say all you want about this team is not attacking well. And you know, there's a knock-on effect. If you score goals, the likelihood of other teams scoring as many against you reduces, right? Because you take the confidence away, you suck the life out of them, and they struggle to create chances against you. That's why it's important to just score 2-3 goals a game. Because even if your defense is poor, you will suck the confidence out of teams and they will struggle to score against you. But when teams play Liverpool, there's no confidence being sucked out of them. They know Liverpool will not score, and they know Liverpool will give them chances. And if it's not Van Dijk handling the ball and giving you a stupid penalty, or Kerkez not tracking an obvious runner, the only player in the PSV squad that would have scored in that position is Konate with his weekly bozo moment. Actually, it's multiple times a week bozo moment, because every time he plays, you see his brain malfunctioning. I see his brain malfunctioning in real time. How can you make that error? You're already down 2-1 and you make another error. Another error. Mind you, there was all this talk about Upamecano and Leipzig and Bayern. Oh, he's the error-prone defender. Or when he plays for France, who's going to partner Saliba? Is it going to be Upamecano? Is it going to be Konate? France, I'm sorry for you that these are your options. Saliba's the only guy in your team that you can even rely on right now. Konate, Upamecano, whichever one they put in there, bozo. And that's exactly what happens again. I don't even. Let me just make sure I know how to pronounce this guy's name, so I don't say it wrong. Driuch. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Comes on. Pepe hits the post, taps it into open goal, and then he rounds it off with Serginho Dest runs in, cuts it back to him. Boom, 4-1. I watched that game. Every goal that went in, I had no reaction to it. I didn't even frown. I didn't even huff and puff. I didn't even cry. I didn't even scream. There was no emotion to feel. Do you know what it feels like to be dead inside when you watch a football club? That's me. That's this guy. When I watch Liverpool Football Club, I'm dead on the inside. I'm dead inside. Every Saturday or Sunday, I have 22 hours of fun, 22 hours of life, rainbows and sunshine. The only 2 hours of my weekend that I do not feel life in my body is when I watch this football club play. Is when I watch these. I have to refrain from using derogatory and insulting terms to describe the way I feel about these players. Because, look, I can say all I want about Arne Slot. Van Dijk, that was stupid. Kirkish, what are you doing? Konate, what are you doing? The only defender in my team that actually performed well was the center midfielder in Curtis Jones. The only guy that didn't make an error in my defense was the midfielder in my defense. The only player in this football club the only player in this football club that I can look at without anger, disgust in my heart, in my eyes, is Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai is the one player I look at in this football club and I say, you know what? Maybe outside of Mahmoud, maybe those two. But Szoboszlai is the only player I look at and I say, you know what? You're a good dude. You're the only dude in this club that looks like he cares to try. You're the only dude in this club that consistently, even in losses, puts in an 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 performance. Gets his goal, gets shots off, creates chances, tracks back, tackles. You're tackling more than my defenders. You're creating more than my midfielders. You're scoring more than my attackers. I could have sworn Stevie G left Liverpool 10 years ago. I could have sworn we became a balanced team. We didn't rely on one player to do everything for our team. Yet, some way, somehow, we spent $500 million and there's only one player showing up every game. Disgusting. Pathetic. Like I said, somebody please open the dictionary and just find an adjective to describe disgust. Where's a synonym for the word disgust? Please put it in the comment section. I want to know what your favorite word synonym for the word disgust is, because I will start using it to describe this football club. I'm tired of simple words like disgust and appalled and embarrassed and shocked and ashamed. And no, I want new words. I want higher level words. I need stronger words to describe my. You know what? You know what? Let's look. What's the synonym for disgust? Revulsion, repugnance. Yes. Abhorrence, loathe. That's the word. Revulsion. I'm revulsed. I'm revulsed. I'm revulsed. I don't know. I feel revulsion when I watch this football club. That's the best word I can use. Look, credit to PSV, because PSV did what they needed to do in this game. They knew they could, they're a team that heavy possession in the Dutch league. They dominate the ball. Joey Verman, Jordi Schouten. Mind you, Schouten played as a center back today, and he was not troubled. This is a guy that his entire career has been a midfielder. He plays as center back, and he doesn't put a foot wrong because we don't threaten him. We don't threaten him at all. Credit to PSV. They played every counter attack to perfection. They took their chances when they got them. The errors that Liverpool had, they countered every single goal that PSV scored. After the penalty was them running, passing, shooting. It was the same exact goal. Mauro Jr. run, cross, shot. Konate error, Pepe run, shot, post. What's his name again? Damn. Driuch, shot. Dest, run, cross, Driuch, shot. All the same goals. And that's what you have to do when you go, to away grounds. You're not going to have possession. Find a way to get something out of the game. And they did exactly that. But Liverpool, Arne Slot. Are you guys hearing the boos at Anfield? Do you know how hard it is to boo at Anfield? and it's twice in 1 week. Booze. Actually, please, I just hope and pray that Liverpool's next game is not at home. It's away at West Ham. Thank God. Thank God. The Liverpool fans do not have to put up with that trash again. At least, damn, Sunderland the following week at home. I'm sorry, Merseyside. I'm sorry, Liverpool fans. I'm sorry you actually have to go to the games and watch this. You know me, I'm kind of insulated. I'm all the way in the States. If I was in England, of course I'll go to watch Liverpool games weekly. But I'm thankful I don't have to see this crap in person. I have a trip planned to go to England next year and watch a game. I'm gonna have to cancel that. I'm gonna have to go to an away game actually, because I don't want to see this team embarrass Anfield again. Yuck. Pew. Huck. Two. Yuck. That's how I feel about this World Club. Yuck. There's no intelligent word to use other than disgust, revulsion. On a slot. Hey, you're out of time with me. Look, I said it. I'm patient. You won the league last season, but ever since you won the league, actually won the league in was it April? It's been yuck ever since, and I'm tired of it. If you're gonna keep losing this team games, bring in somebody else. Put in the youth academy coach. Do whatever, anything different. I'm tired of seeing this guy on the touchline. I'm actually tired of it. It's not getting better. It looks like there's no end in sight. So what are we looking forward to? What are we expecting? What are we hoping for? There's nothing there. Yuck. Get out. Okay, maybe I'm being harsh. Let me just breathe. Guys, in the comment section, please let me know your thoughts on this Liverpool team. Let me know your thoughts on this game. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you very, very soon. Peace out.